Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pretend World's Real People. As always, I'm Tyler, and welcome to this very impromptu strike update episode slash podcast update episode. It's been it's been a crazy summer, first and foremost, but for this podcast, it's been a crazy month or so. We had the WGA go on strike in May, SAG went on strike in July, and the last episode I uploaded was with our wonderful friend of the show, casting director and actress Shauna Earp Ballinger, an episode that we recorded a day before the strike occurred. I do have other episodes that were in the pipeline and were recorded before the strike, but I've been really hesitant to publish those episodes just out of respect for the artists, but also out of solidarity with both strikes, given that all three of the guests are creatives that could eventually be part of the WGA or be part of SAG. You just never know. So I'm keeping those in the vault for right now. I can't wait to release them. I can't wait for you to hear these amazing guests when the episodes are released. But when it came to just recognizing both strikes, I wanted to be as respectful as possible and show that I am standing in solidarity, especially as a member of SAG. Just really trying to figure out what we can and can't do on the podcast medium. And there's a lot of things we can do, but I just want to play it a little safe. So this update is meant to show you, what's happening now with the strikes if you're unaware, and what I want to do with the show moving ahead. As far as the strikes go, we are 101 days into the WGA strike and about a month into the SAG strike. I think the WGA met with the AMPTP, which essentially just studio representatives. They met last Friday, or they're going to meet this Friday, and have some negotiations resume. As far as SAG goes, I have no idea. Sorry if you couldn't tell, I haven't had any coffee, and it's super early in the morning, so I wanted to get this out. But yeah, the strikes are luckily still going, which just shows how many people are supporting each other as far as artists go, especially the WGA and SAG. I just love the numbers I'm seeing as far as people that I know, people we've had on the show going out and working the picket line, and those who are just trying to help out, whether it's dropping off food, water, offering up lodging, offering up some donations, which I think is amazing. So in the show notes for this release, I do want to put, and I will put, some links to different ways you can support the WGA or SAG, whether it's offering up monetary donations or going out and helping them on the front lines. Anything helps, as this is just, it's going to be ongoing for a while until we can get what is deserved, especially the WGA, absolutely, but then you have SAG and what I'm not sure if you've read the breakdown of what was rejected and what was offered, but the biggest thing was background artists being paid 100 something bucks for the day, scanned, and their likenesses used for the rest of time with no extra pay, no compensation after that first day, which is insane to me. So yeah, it's been really, really nuts as far as the summer goes. I feel like a lot of us this year, especially those of us who work in the entertainment industry primarily, we went into 2023 thinking, okay, well, we're kind of getting out of COVID. This is going to be a good time for all these projects to resume, but this is something to truly fight for, fighting for the pay you deserve, especially the writers. Oh my God, look up how much some of them are paid. I'm sorry, look up what most of them are paid. And then as far as the actors go, very little, maybe like 2% of actors who are part of SAG are those really big stars that you constantly see on the news. The rest of them are just us who are trying to, just make a nice portfolio, nice resume. We work day jobs, and this is something we truly love, but we're not making millions of dollars. So as far as the podcast goes, we're going to be shifting gears a little bit. There'll still be, an informal interview base format to the show itself. But I have a whole dry erase board of plans that I want to really put into practice in the next few weeks. So may not see anything next week on the podcast itself. We might, just depending on how the schedules line up. But I do want to bring some folks on here that really know more about the strike and what's going on, just so I can give you some more information. But also do some, really fun stuff in the process. As we get into spooky season, I have a whole plan for that. So come even September, there's a we're gonna go full on Halloween season September into the first half of November. So I hope you're ready for that. Yeah, that's really, I need coffee so bad. Can you tell I'm running so low on synaptic activity? Yes, so I just want to say thank you again so much for your support of the show and just your love for the entertainment industry as a whole. I just wanted to put this episode out here so everybody knows, the show is just, we're not going to just stop posting episodes, but, with times like these, there needs to be a change. There needs to be some acknowledgement, some exposure. And the plan is to just roll with the change and see what happens until hopefully the strikes end with, a really awesome compromise, but in a perfect world ends with the artists themselves getting what they're asking for, which is not that much. I'm not sure if I mentioned it before during this rant, but if you would like to support the WGA or SAG AFTRA in their efforts during the strike, I will put some links in the show notes below that you can, offer up some monetary donations, or at the very least, if you're in the city that they're striking, you can go out, bring some water, bring some food, just do anything to kind of show your support. So, yeah, I'm going to sign off here. But again, thank you so much, everybody, and have a wonderful day.